Going on, guys? Just giving you guys a insight to my world. Shout out to Mac Brushes for creating such a beautiful brush, and I hope that they never lose that energy, because sometimes it is hard, but honestly, man, you can do it. Mac Brushes, guaranteed quality. I If I didn't believe it, here it is. This is what I did with it. This is my first piece. I started studying these brushes. Check this out. It's freaking nice. Ooh, Mac brush material. Look at that, eh? Oh, it's starting to wear here. I didn't put no clear coat on it. Just mind you, is that this is my first attempt. And then so as time went on, I basically start working out my skills. Working in with the airbrush. If you could see that. Looks pretty cool. I wouldn't say it's the cleanest, but it's relevantly good. This is shout out to Mac Brush once again, because I was so influenced by that. And there's, the signs, and America is the one that actually came up with that. And that's where I'm like, wow, that's so awesome. I cannot believe that. And then shout out to Detroit. Check this out. Boom. Got the old Detroit. And that's the Mac brush material. Sharp. Just like Detroit. Intelligence. And look at that. I like the symmetry of that. And that's basically what it consists of. So, as we move along, this is like Turex in a sense. Kind of racing material. Right? Looks pretty cool. I like the details from the Mac brush, of course. Johnsonville, outside of Michigan there, or Jamesville, but yeah, somewhere in that vicinity there. But it's, it's worth it, guaranteed. So hence the idea. So there it is. And then the reason why I love those Mac brushes, because they do quite good detail, and they do with the lines the best. Straight lines guaranteed every time. And then so here we are. And this is what I mean about how they can help you with your style. Miami, Florida. I freaking love Miami. I'm drawn to the color. I'm drawn to the lifestyle. It just looks awesome. And I just love that look right there. And I really enjoy this. Every day that I ever built this facility of my own with the nature intended. And shout out to the farmer, man. You helped me, man. And I built it, and here it is. See, I cannot have done this without the farmer, man. He's just my neighbor, man. He's like, shout out to him, man. And then, so yeah, we got the metal and everything put it all together, and I used some of their techniques. And they're really intelligent, so take care of your agriculture people out there, because they really work hard. And then, yeah, so basically, oh, here's another cool kind of idea just for sitting outside sake. Guys, when you're out there and you put those plastic signs on the road, right, and you're facilitating, and then sometimes they blow away. So I turn around and I gather them up, and then I basically paint like this. And that's been sitting in there for 4 years at least. And then so, shout out to Mac Brush. You guys are the best down there. Keep up the good work. I really love the videos you guys got. And I'm hoping to make it down there in Miami, Florida. And then so I'm trying to like connect with people, right? Trying to make some friends down that way. And then, then hopefully like somebody's going to like my work. I hope, like I've been working at this for the longest time. As time goes on, see, I did art and I got this hat. And it was on a gift card. Wasn't that nice of my friend? Shout out to Roscoe. Hey man, here I am. And then, so basically, that's what I'm saying is that with a lot of my friends and family and help and all that, I can go, wherever. It's not even about where I'm going. It's about the production of that beautiful painting, of believing in this one man's story, about trying to live the dream. And all I could do is hope and rely on these beautiful people out there in this world. And in my mind, I just love Miami. And then all of a sudden, they got the best art gallery in the world. And then they got the Vinewood you know, the Vinewood Road there with all the art, and it's like, wow. I was so influenced by that, I could not believe that, and I can only imagine what it would be like to be a part of that. And then so, shout out to Elena, she's the girl that does all the art, and she has the $25,000 giveaway to help out an artist such as myself. But she's not helping me out with that, but I'm just saying shout out. And if anything, I will drop down there in Sarasota to come check you guys out, because I think it'd be a really honor to meet one of the greatest artists that I've ever seen in my entire life, because I've been following her for quite some time. And she had quite a bit of answers for all the answers that I needed to know in the moment. It's not the fact that she's, you know, she's teaching you, she's giving you understanding, and I really like those videos, so shout out to you. Yeah, you're down there in Sarasota and all that, and I'm honored to want to come down and take a visit, and hopefully I'll get to meet you one day, and that'd be really cool, and that'd be so awesome, man, because like I said, I pay attention to your shows quite a bit, and then there's a lot of information there that can really help out a lot of people. And I recommend her videos. So if you're, you know, checking out some art, look for how to paint whatever you're trying to paint, and learn, get techniques, and that's what she's good at, and she helps out fellow artists, and I respect that highly. So if anything, shout out to you, and hopefully I'll make it down there by December 4th. Hopefully if I show up a little bit early, I might be able to hang out for a bit, and then you can be able to show me some techniques, and then I can go rent like whatever, and then I can come back to your class in that day if you're able to help me within a specific time period of 5 days before I head down there. So that way I can get a little bit of a teaching, because I know with your expertise I can go anywhere. And so shout out to you, and I hope that you know, we could work on some paintings that I can enter in to the Art Basel, the one of the greatest art facilities known to man, ever invented, highest selling, profitable making, donation accepted, whatever it may be, but just believing in an artist, that's what counts to me. So please help me out as I go on this unfamiliar certainty of an adventure. And I'm basically just trying to make money so I can come back and build a beautiful place. And I'll be open to do art with people as well. So all these artists are going to be scattered throughout the world, and you can pick up techniques along the way, you know, and then they'll help you. So I'm looking forward to doing some educational work on my work itself, with the connection with Emily, that girl. I can't read, like when I look at a word, but if I hear their name, I don't know, I forget, but I still remember, because I see her face, I remember her show, and then I was like, yeah, that's her. It's like, she's like the great one, you know what I mean? It's like that's how I would describe her. She's like one of the best. So and then, yeah, like I said, I'm hoping to make this happen. So follow me on this journey, and I'll keep you updated. And we're going to do a great big shout out to whoever buys it, man. That would be so great. Because I'm thinking is that if I can get some land down here on my reserve, so I could buy a nice house, and so I could have my family safe, and I can be on the outside, and then I can have my garage, and I can set up my garage, and I can do some paintings and stuff throughout the day, and make it sure it's such a, you know, it's got to have a good space, like a cathedral ceiling type thing, but it's big, and it's got a lot of windows. It's got natural light, right, at any given time, where you can close it all in, kind of futuristic. It's like that house on the outside of Mount Bridges, you know, that nice big squared out one. It's like eco-friendly and all that. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And then so with the money, it would help me so that I can further my endeavors as an artist, because I know in my mind, if I had that kind of help, it could happen, I guarantee it. And then it's going to be like an investment worthwhile. It's going to be one of a kind. It's going to be in history in itself. So if you are a person out there that enjoys my artwork, and you're really inclined, or you want to, or you can, and then that's what it's about. And then so when you get this painting, it's going to hold that power. And it's going to mark this monumental time, and it's going to be such a celebration. So you could be a part of that. And then that's like, man, I don't know how it can get any better than that. I'm just a, you know, native artist on the reserve here. I'm a native on the reserve, and I'm so inspired to the local Seminole tribe, Florida. hard rock. You know, you guys are the best. I really endeavor into you guys' culture, and I really inspire to you guys like you wouldn't believe. And everybody used to refer to me as Alan the Alligator, Alan the Alligator. And then if anything, you guys wrestle alligators down there, and I think that's like so inspirational to me as my being, to know that the Black Panther is a part of our culture. I always wondered by that, you know. And then we did the paintings on the Bitter Tears of Trail down in our local area on the outside of London, Ontario there, Chippewa of the Thames First Nation. And so we did quite a bit of these murals down there, and then I find that there's a Black Panther within that, and I was thinking, how is that connected? And I thought always is that Miami is the connection, so I think that's pretty cool. And then so, yeah, shout out to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel, man. I got that song that you guys produced and promoted, and I got it played on the radio down here on the reserve. So shout out to Las Vegas, ROC, man. Those guys, they got a beautiful song. I'm going to try to put that song in this little caption at the end here. So enjoy the song and enjoy the beautiful, peaceful day that I'm having here and just chilling out. I created this. I'm slight architecture, right? So, and then this is hemlock. I worked with my buddy in London, and he hooked me up with some nice hemlock, right? And then so all of these paintings and stuff here, native energy, right? It's freaking nice. And then my little nephew there, he got this stick, and I was like, hey man, give me that stick, man. He goes, why? Oh, I'm gonna put it on my shack. And here it sits. And I told him, I said, I'll honor that. And so it sits. So here it is. There it is. There it is. And the tree's growing. That's the hardest tree to grow around here. So we got the buffalo, I carved that. And then I got these people here. I really like the idea. So I'm not going to get in too much into this, but this is how creative I am. I take all this stuff and I create stuff out of it. So my van looks pretty cool. It's like, it's pretty cool. Like that, right? Isn't that neat? And then so hopefully this beauty of a Dodge Caravan, has not broke down. I freaking love Dodge Caravan. And then in the end, yeah. So I'm so sad to show you guys this because it's starting to rust out, you know. But I really like my Dodge Caravan, and that's what I was planning on doing, is taking it down to Miami, Florida. And so I need something that's really reliable. So I'm shouting out to you guys on Warrencliffe Road down there. You know, I always look at your parking lot and I look at those vans. I'm like, man, if I had a van like that, I can go anywhere. And which it does. And it's guaranteed to be a good, reliable vehicle because it's designed for family and you in mind. And I respect that like you wouldn't believe. All my cars, Dodge Caravan, man, that's the way to go. Check that grill out. Oh, nice. Oh, that looks good. This recap. And then so, there it is. And that's what I mean about, like, I learned off America about how to do the candy paint, right? Kind of good, kind of. And then so I just run out of money, man. And then so that's the same idea, right? So I'm going to do these paintings, right? It's going to be awesome. Shout out to Nelly. Like, yeah, right? And then so in the end, let's hope that I make it, people, because I just want to inspire and then just give the world what they're looking for, hopefully. But who's to say, right? Like, you never know, man. I just try a little bit, and that's my creativity-ness right there. And then people want paintings and stuff. Well, we'll have to get together, make an idea, and make it happen. Okay, guys. Like I said, shout out to you, Dodge, #1 vehicle in the world. Guaranteed. There it is.